attitude. We need swagger, okay? Regardless of what happens out there. Doesn't matter. Keep your swagger.
Hey, welcome into the first edition of Sit Start Saturdays for the 25-26 season. Today we got myself and Jay here holding down the fort. I guess before we, because I don't know how much is actually waiting for us, I thought it'd be at least interesting first to discuss, because we brought it up on the show Wednesday night, Carter Hart, not a contract, but he has signed a PTO, a professional tryout with Vegas. In Yahoo, it looks like he was added overnight later that night, but he does have an NA designation, so I would say don't even unless you know your league has an NA slot, which most don't, because that's more for like a dynasty thing where you have people in and up from the minors. That is, and friggin' Blackwood's been NA for a week or two or so, which has been annoying because I can't do anything with him. But yeah, he's NA, so you're holding up a roster spot for someone who at minimum can't play till December 1st. But I don't know, Jay. I mean, what do we think? So if he, makes the team or whatever, they give him that contract, which it sounds like is a foregone conclusion. I mean, do we think that him and Hill are gonna 1A, 1B? Is Hart, is one of them take it and run? I mean, we know that Carter Hart was a very highly touted high-end prospect when he was first called up to Philly, but I don't know. He's been not playing for probably a couple years now.
Yeah, I think it's really hard to call it for that Vegas crease. I think specifically that their team is a really dominant team, tons of possession, and crucially, Hill's not played amazingly. Schmid's kind of done the heavy lifting in terms of getting and collecting their wins, even though they've been alternating starts. But I think that management is probably the most cutthroat management in the league, and I don't think they will. I think it's all performance on ice. I would say more than anything, Carter Hart is what, 20? Is he 28 or something right now, or is he?
At least he's got to be. He's got to be up there, because I remember when he first got called up, that was, oh my god, had to have been forever ago, and it was a big deal.
He's currently 27. He just turned 27 back in August this year, but is it not like 2 or 3 years since he's played professionally? Like, was he even allowed to practice? Like in a heavy professional setting? Like, I don't even know.
From what I heard, he was getting ice time. I don't know if that's just skating or just like, hey man, there's this beer league practicing over here. Like,
right.
You guys throw some shots at me. I don't know.
I don't know. I just think it's a very fine line, and it's tough. Like, Alan, I don't think we've come across a comeback story that was like defining in that way, where we're like, yeah, most of the comeback stories just look to that guy. Like, Landeskog hasn't had that crazy setup.
I mean, was it probably Lemieux was the last person to miss significant time like this and actually be good? But I feel
we're talking in the last 30 years now, right? Like, so it is difficult for these guys to come back, especially when like the margins for the top are just so fine. Banking on, I was surprised more than anything. Like, the fact that Vegas is even giving him a PTO, it would almost seem like they are just doing Vegas things to ensure that any quality is eked out. But I think if he shows that there's any rust or whatever, PTO does not guarantee a contract.
Yeah, I was going to say PTO sounds like they still have questions about what he'll look like puck to chest.
I was pretty surprised that it would not have been the Oilers, to be honest.
Right? They are the island of misfit toys. But yeah, so we'll start with Armin's question here. Start 2 of categories: goals, assists, power play, or special teams points. Man, not even shots. So I feel like Marchand is probably a lock.
I would, if it comes down to those guys of quality, I would probably just lock down the guys that are playing the worst teams, Marchand and Rust, and call it a day.
Right. Yeah, because I'm like, well, Panarin, you have to start your studs, but he hasn't really been a stud to start the season.
Tro's been injured.
There's been times where I'm questioning. Yeah, and they keep pairing Panarin with Mika, which science has proven that he does not play well with Mika. Like, so why? I don't know why they keep trying to make it work. Make this peg fit on hole.
I love the science proven. It's like the law of gravity. It's like the law of fantasy. You know, put him with Mika and things don't go. I think the main one is just if you look at San Jose and Buffalo right now. Like I'm just pulling up those.
Oh yeah, no, San Jose is leaky.
Like you look early and it's just like Buffalo actually, if anything, has done like half decently with like only 14 goals against. But
dude, friggin' Alex Lyon, man. Like I know I wouldn't normally recommend Buffalo goalies, but Alex Lyon's been good. And I mean he has done this before where in stretches he'll like look amazing and then he's hurt. All right. Start over.
100%.
But yeah, I don't know. I think I might actually agree with you, Marchand and Rust. And
it's not to say that Panarin
is iffy on me. And then freaking even with Caden Gouli out, Montreal has just been fucking sneaky good to start. Like the comeback win versus who was it? A couple nights ago. I forget who it was against.
Let's see.
But yeah, they tied it like it was saved by whoever by their goalie, and then
it was Saros' team, Nashville.
Oh, Nashville.
That's the team. Nashville.
That sounds right, actually.
Yeah. Which is crazy, right? Because they went from a guaranteed 0-point setup to locking in both of them, which is crazy. But yeah, this team is not just spooky. I would say this team is just it looks like the young boys have gelled together now, and then the young boys have become men, and they are taken.
Yeah, here we go. This is exactly why I like Rust. So we got first game on the 9th against Vegas, lose 4-3, then lose against the Ducks 7-6, lose against the Hurricanes 5-1, lost last night against Utah 6-3. They're fucking leaky. They're gonna let some goals in. That's why I like Rust.
And I mean, even when they crushed teams, right? The Sabres like still let in 4 goals. Like I think any professional hockey game where it's like we're getting 4 goals against us tonight, you assume you lost the game. So yeah, like the fact that the Sabres won 8-4 is great for for leakiness and whatnot.
And then bench one. I feel like this is. I mean, unless I don't even think it matters if they announce he's playing or not. I think it's Parekh versus Vegas.
I'm trying to double check.
I mean, not that Svech is great. He's been getting quote 4th line minutes in Carolina so far.
I was just checking because Benson's only played 1 game. Obviously, he pulled in 4 assists that game, but like he only played 1 game. Was he?
I'd say Benson's got to be like a sneaky pickup for next week if you need.
Yeah, depending on the schedule, everything. Left wing only, but line 1, power play 1, and penalty kill 2. So yeah, dude is definitely getting his reps.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this one's super easy, Parekh, because he's a question mark if he plays. But I don't know. I don't even think he's getting power play time when he does.
D3 power play 2 is what I'm seeing. But yeah, it kind of looks like he's your skilled defenseman more than he is the guy that just goes around hitting everybody. So that just might not fit the mold.
He's just like he's a prospect. They're really trying to ease him in. So he's played 3 games this season out of
4 losses in a row.
He's played 3. Calgary. Okay, so he's been in 3 games in a row. Yeah, he's got 1 hit, and I mean he'll get you some peripheral stats.
I think it's got to be Parekh. Parech's got to be benched.
Yeah.
LA though, like LA and Svech, like Svech has gotten like all the complaints as well right now. Like he's
I know.
he's
But
been
yeah. What have they actually done with his
God.
ice time though?
13-13 the last 2 games. He's not even hitting. He's not even blocking. Barely shooting. Like it is.
See
dry
that
down
to
for
me
Svech.
screams playing through injury with Svech.
I don't. Oh my god! Like the Brindamore blender, getting a guy like Svech on line 4. Oh man, that's how do you get him going when you're only giving him like 13 minutes a night? Now,
Yeah.
here this at the same time, Armin. I guess the big one, agreeing with Alan, is just that Parekh is like still a
But I mean, if
prospect
Parekh
right
is
now,
at
right?
least
So
freaking giving you the
17 minutes a night.
peripherals, he's contributing, whereas Svech has okay, so he's kind of shooting a little bit, no blocks, not hitting a lot. Yeah, his ice time is gone
Really
down
concerning.
since the season started. Yeah.
Really concerning.
I don't know, man. Maybe I flipped to Svech because
Armin, I'm even gonna say this too. I'm like, is this a keeper league? Is this a whatnot? Like,
got to be either very deep or like some kind of keeper.
because for example, if you're holding Parekh and Svech, I would say that like Parekh's value is definitely not this season. So, like, is there any angle in where you could see any guys on your wire that are more valuable, or it's just so deep that there's nobody? Like, there's nobody you could draw up to get additional value. It's tough to know until you know like specific leagues and number of players. But like, if this is a league where, for example, you'd end up with a guy, I'm just going to pull to one of our deeper leagues to see, like, one of the deepest guys available right now, access wise, is like, I think it's like Evan Rodriguez, Bobby McMahon. You know what I mean? Oh, super deep. You're confident to make the playoffs. Yeah.
Man, because they both start later. They were so that's where I'm almost wondering if it's bench Svech, because then at least you're getting some peripherals with
just put Parekh in then. Put Parekh in and hope he gets extra minutes tonight. 17 minutes is always better than 13
Svech,
or so.
17 minutes as a defenseman.
13 minutes is disgusting. What the hell is happening, Devin?
That's like fourth line plug minutes.
He is on the fourth line. And the disgusting part is Carolina's winning with this shit. So why would he change it? God damn it.
He's got to be playing through some kind of injury or something. I know.
It's got to be.
I was reading something about he, I guess, had some kind of crazy surgery.
What?
Yeah. Svech had surgery at some point recently. Yeah, you know what? If you need plus minus, bench Parekh.
Man, but look at these guys, man. Holy shit. Taylor Hall and Jackson Blake getting top 6 minutes ahead of Svech. Like,
I think Jackson Blake got power play 1 last game.
I think Alan, is this other like Nepo baby arguments that we're gonna make now? Anyway.
Let's go Parekh. The original
Parekh. Let's do it.
All right, so let's go into the Discord here. This was the only one I saw right after I made the post yesterday. So head-to-head cats, goals, assists, points, PIMS, power play.
Which one are we at? So we at the
El Benham.
Sit start. Sorry, 1 sec. Yeah. El Benham?
Yeah.
El Benham. Okay.
And maybe this is just my bias on this one, but I didn't need to think about it too much. So he's got 4 options for utility slot tomorrow. Huberto at Vegas, because I believe they activated Huberto. Pinto versus the Isles. Zibby at Montreal. Elias Lindholm, I assume, at Colorado. Winning all skater categories right now other than assists and blocks. Power play points, PIM shots. Okay, period. Power play points, PIM shots, and blocks are all pretty lopsided in my favor, other than blocks. For me, it's Pinto. I'm really high on Pinto right now. I tried to get him everywhere I could to start the season off.
I can't tell if my thoughts on the Pinto play are more for Pinto or for I guess the opponent. Like Isles are right at the bottom of it all. Pinto right now is what center 3, power play 2, penalty
Yeah.
kill 1.
See, I don't even know if I'd look at that. Like, look at his time on ice. He's getting like 18, 19 minutes a night. I saw
Well,
that
he's
right.
getting opportunities across the board for deployment, right? Because he's literally penalty kill 1, power play 2. So either side of the special teams he gets to play, and he's the centerman on the third line. So yeah, he's got
his
asses all over the
lowest
board.
ice time was the 11th. He had 16:21, but 3 out of the 5 games so far this season, he's played almost 20 minutes a night.
6 goals.
Yeah,
6 goals in 5 games.
I'm hyped on him right now.
Jeez.
Especially with Brady out, man. They need people who can soak that ice time up.
I think you have to ride the hot hand, man.
Yeah, I'm just
Check
the Rangers are a
on the
mess
other
right
guys,
now.
obviously, but I think
I don't know if I trust. I mean, yeah, Lindholm is probably one of the more guaranteed people to score in Boston against Colorado, but I don't know. Huberto against Vegas. Yeah, I mean, the only one that I'm outright like no is Zibby at Montreal, but I don't know, man. Like Pinto to me is he's just like a head above the other two. And I think he does the other things.
Oh
yeah, blocks
Christ,
a
this
little
is
bit.
criminal, Alan. Oh my goodness.
Consistent source of shots and hits. No power play points though.
Alan, am I seeing this wrong? Did they take Huberto off? The?
He's been injured.
Oh,
so
he just got.
who knows?
He just got off
yeah,
he
who
just
knows?
got off the
And
reserve. Okay.
Shit. If
Just go with Pinto, man. Just go with Pinto.
and that's I don't know. Pinto
go
has
with
no
Pinto.
power play points yet. So if you are looking for, well, no, it sounds like he's got power play points. He needs assists and blocks.
Oh yeah,
Pinto's not really going to.
I think you want
you
Pinto.
blocks.
I think you want
Lindholm
Pinto.
doing?
Does Lindholm get you blocks? He's got 5. Oh shit, he's got 1
That's
a
what I was
game.
looking at.
Yes.
He's got 5 so far to start the season. I mean,
Dude,
that's
honestly,
the thing
like,
about these forwards is
Elias-
they're not really going to get you. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my
maybe-
god, Alan. Okay. I think we got to go from this angle. With those 4 guys first, why don't we go like, not Bob's your uncle or whatnot, but like which guy is the guy you're cutting off first? And then
Zib.
we'll whittle our way down. Zib. Okay, Zib's gone. Okay, so of the remaining, there's Huberto, Pinto, Lindholm.
I don't like Calgary's opponent tonight. Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know, because I looking at what he's done so far. I don't know. Maybe it goes to Lindholm because of power play, and it looks like he is more likely to block. Doesn't mean he will.
Okay.
But he'll get you those.
Okay. I wish there was a way for us to downvote any of these ones, but I guess there's not. So
No, you know what? Let's go Lindholm. Especially if it's rumored that Blackwood will return today. They did just haul him back from his conditioning stint yesterday without having him play a game at all with the Eagles.
Right.
So
it is kind of funny because
fresh goalie.
I did check in with certain teams periodically, and like if you look at like the Avs sub or like the Avs Discord, it's like completely anti Dallas Stars more than anything. Like our team can crush anyone except Dallas. Like that team exists just to beat us.
Well, dude, what was it? I was I think it was 4 Nations was going on. I was down in Florida. There was a girl there with a Dallas Stars like track jacket. And immediately that was like the only thing I needed to say was yes. And then it was like a 10-minute conversation. It was like, screw those guys.
Oh man, I love it. Oh man.
Okay, so what is it? Oh, here we go. Hard Day's Night. Drop Hayton or Landeskog to activate Huberto. Off IR or wait. 12-team Cats League. Yeah, here I was looking at Landeskog first to see if his ice time got any better. I don't think it has. Oh, well, okay. So he's got, of the 5 games, he's got 2 of them where he's gotten 16 minutes of ice time, but he's still not getting PP1, which is what I wanted to see from him. That he'd be like line 2, power play 1 guy. He's
I don't know.
shooting, he's hitting a good amount.
I don't know where to put Hubie, honestly. Like, it's Huberto is so difficult. Like,
I would say drop Landeskog, honestly. At the moment, I would say Huberto is more valuable.
it's pretty fair to say that I don't think either Hayton or Landeskog, at least with current setup, are league winners. I think that's kind of pretty fair to say. Like,
No, yeah, these are depth guys.
whereas I think Huberto was going to come back in on a pretty high and elevated setup where he has the. I technically don't really believe he's going to be a league winning play either, but I think he's got a higher chance and ceiling for it. So I don't know. Barrett Hayton, he was getting at least 17 minutes, 15 minutes a night. Okay, where was Landeskog? Landeskog is.
You know what?
16
I
minutes a
honestly
night.
maybe. No, I'm changing my mind. Let's go Hayton. So Landeskog will at least get you other categories. Hayton doesn't really do much other than like some shots, and it doesn't look like you do.
Yeah.
Face-off wins. Colorado's probably gonna have a better plus minus all year round. Yeah. Let's reverse my answer. Hopefully he wasn't watching and immediately dropped Landeskog on this show. Yeah, let's drop Hayton.
All right.
Pat Clove, 10 team points, start 2 of 3.
Wait, Alan, this is our league, isn't it? This is our league. All right.
Is it?
Might be.
Whoa, well, hold on here. Let's yeah, you know what? Bench all of them. Reeves at Tampa, who is confirmed. Olmark at Isles, Skinner at Jersey. I mean, if Olmark is confirmed, I would say start Greaves and Olmark.
I think so. Agreed. Yeah. Drop Skinner. No, drop Skinner. Sorry.
Bench
Skinner.
Together. If I can get it together, dude.
Skinner's honestly
against the Rangers, and then you know what? I will say someone on his team did take that dumb fucking penalty like right at the end of the game, and that was where they tied it up. But good God, like, yeah, he should have. You gotta kill that penalty.
It literally, like, he has been responsible. He's gone to win. Credit where credit is due. He's gone a shutout win against the Rangers, but he has definitely been responsible and the reason for his team's losses on the other components. Like, I know there is no goalie loss where you can solely say the goalie is the guy to be nailed to a cross and everyone else has no responsibility for sure. But come on, like, he could definitely, like, the fact that you can see that 30 save shutout win is emblematic proof that you know his ceiling is at that level. He just needs to ensure his floor plays close to that ceiling.
We got to raise that floor, man. Whatever we got to do.
100%.
We can be your sports psychologists, whatever. We're here to help.
Like, he is I'm going to say it too on the pod right now. Stuart Sinner is a good goalie. You know what I mean? He is a good goalie. He just needs that elevated consistency, and his offense is going to steamroll so fast, so hard. Like, come on, man. Just that we're cheering for you, bud. We're cheering for you. Oh my God.
Right.
But though, well, our moralistic cheering for him does not indicate we believe in him enough at the moment to throw him out against the Jersey tonight compared to Greaves or Olmark.
No, and so I mean, Tampa's been off to a very iffy start. And I mean, Kucherov was out last night with illness. Hopefully it's not what I had, because good God, that was not fun.
No matter what happens, Greaves will give you volume as well, I think. Yeah. Like, I would find it hard to believe that, like, it's going to be like a 40-15 game, like, shots-wise, for Columbus. Like, no, it's probably going to skew the other way.
Blanche, am I playing McCann or Aho? My gut reaction is Aho, but
Aho.
yeah,
Gut reaction, Aho.
Seattle
Just gonna
play.
double
Seattle
check.
plays the Leafs. I
Um,
wish I had more information
no,
on the league
Seattle.
because
Oh,
McCann
right.
at least gets you a floor with his peripherals. But I feel
Aho
like,
is at 1 point in every game this season.
yeah, I feel like you got to start Aho, especially what is it? They're the last team that's undefeated so far.
Okay.
I think that was the statistic I heard yesterday.
Yes, that is correct. Yes.
Yeah,
Um,
I'd say let's ride the hot hand and go Aho.
My one thing is, like, wasn't McCann on the Leafs at one point? Revenge games
Yeah, I
always kind of
remember.
get
No,
me.
I'm pretty sure I remember Craig talking about this years
Yeah.
ago. That it was like they protected someone else in the freaking one of the expansion drafts, and
So
it's like
the
they
one
could have
thing is,
kept Jared McCann.
and in like 40 goal scorer, 39 goal scorer,
Yeah.
or whatever, right? So I'm just like, I don't know, revenge games always kind of get me a little bit, but yeah, the stats and everything, gut reaction, start Aho.
This one's kind of tricky. Big Bird 1, Sit 1, goals, assists, special teams, blocks, hits. I mean, I doubt it. Like Neighbors, to me,
Gut reaction.
I just
gut reaction, Neighbors.
I mean, Lindholm's gonna or is very, very likely to contribute across the board.
Marco Rossi has done precious little the past 2 games, though. So
I know he's getting that freaking line 1 with
power play
Goldie
2 though. Power play 2 though. They moved him down. But yeah, line 1 with Boldy and Cappy. So kind of surprising at least.
Maybe Rossi, just because Neighbors was he for 5 points in 3 games. I mean, that's very hot, very, I'm sure, unsustainable if we sat and looked at it. Yeah, maybe we sit Rossi.
Do the opponents mind? Like, do you care about the opponents?
I do, and that's why my gut was Neighbors, just based on quality of opponent. But if Rossi is bled to start the season,
yeah,
I feel like this is the time where you got to ride that. Well, all the time is where you got to ride that on sustainability at first.
Can we say today would be like, okay, I'm looking at the teams that he's crushed it against, though. Neighbors like Calgary. I thought Calgary was doing pretty well. They're on a 4-game losing streak, and then Vancouver is having a tough time as well, right? And then like the Blues just got killed by Chicago of all teams.
Yeah, what the heck went on there?
I'm just wondering a bit if Neighbors' production is kind of like opponent driven as opposed to metrics supported, and wondering a bit if he's going to have something crashing down to earth against a top of the league Dallas team. Is just one other counterpoint I'm musing over. That's all. In which case we drop. I don't know though. Like for Rossi, against Philly though, I don't know.
I know, and that's why I'm like quality of opponent.
Philly is definitely the one you're targeting, right?
Shit, man. Like, if Neighbors is that hot to start, and I feel like Lindholm's the lock.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. We lock in Lindholm, and it's Rossi or Neighbors. I don't know. The more I'm talking about this, I kind of do think maybe we want to see what Rossi does against Philly, and then we put down Neighbors. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking.
Let me see, because I know Rossi has like nothing for periffs. At least Neighbors is going to get you shots and hits. Damn, nice hit count. Good God. So that's why I'm thinking like Neighbors at least gets you that peripheral floor. Whereas Rossi, you get nothing if he does nothing, or if he doesn't score, he gets you nothing.
Oh God, Phillies. I guess I don't know. Close loss. 5-2 on both ends of the score. So they won 5-2 and then lost 5-2. I don't know. Yeah, who knows? You want to say Neighbors and move on? Or sorry, not Neighbors, Rossi and move on?
I'm saying Rossi.
Rust and
I
Mulan, yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
looks like a
hey,
ton
the
of folks
mob
agree.
agrees.
Yeah, yeah. Look, a ton
These
agrees.
two,
Okay.
Kadri versus Vegas or Barzal versus Ottawa, points bangers. Well, you said bangers, so Kadri, like without
Let's
a
do
doubt.
it. Yeah, that's easy. Easy.
God, freaking Barton.
By the way, Alan, can we just come out to the listeners here about our Thursday, or my Thursday dismantling of the Isles overall as a fantasy relevant squad, and then of course they had to come out that same Thursday night up against
Right. Edmonton, and then they pull
Bo
out that last
Horvat
minute win. Yeah, Bo
with a
Horvat, yeah.
hat trick. I'm just gonna say, like, coming clean out over here. Yes, I acknowledge and realize that yes, they have quality individuals. I was just saying overall, it's worthwhile to
It's not very many.
consider. Not the best. Yeah, okay, that's the one. Keep going. Point. Keep going.
All right. So we got a poll here. Who to start?
Will
Bulls assist.
Cooley
Shots? Is that supposed to be shots?
shorthanded points, right?
No, because
Oh,
they
yeah.
have power play points and shorthanded points, but the S,
What is
I
S?
assume, is shots.
It's got to be shots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shots.
I don't know. I feel like gut is McCann. What's Cooley done so far? I feel like he's been getting great ice time.
He's been getting the minutes for sure. I
Just
think
0 points in his last 3. I don't like that.
it all depends on the schedule is really what it answers. So let's see who they're playing. So Cooley
Montreal
is against Montreal, and McCann is against the Leafs, and Rust is against the Sharks. So who to start is Brian Rust, because you want him
yeah,
to completely
over
roll
McCann.
Depends how much we believe.
You know
in the
what?
revenge
I
game,
bet
right?
your Rust is. You know what? I bet Rust gets line 1, power play 1 too. So
He is. He's projected
6
for
of 1.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Rust.
I think it's just Rust. Yeah.
There we go. Pinto, 6 goals, 7 points, 15 shots in 5 games. Should I be benching real players for him today?
Well, it depends who your guys
I don't
are.
know who are the real players, right? Like
Yeah.
that's what sucks about Pinto being center only is like, well, I mean, unless you have a utility spot, it's like you really
Yeah, like how many other guys are you really like?
who are these other guys,
Don't friggin' bench Crosby over him. You know what I mean? Like,
right? Especially against the Sharks.
especially against the Sharks. Yeah. But yeah, that's our starting bench. Do we want to jump into our
Yeah, let's do ad drop here.
ad drop?
Oh, man.
Okay, where do we want to start?
We can do the ones from today just to start. Who to drop to pick up Lacombe? I want to say Sandheim.
Who to drop to pick up Lacombe?
Yeah.
Renzel, Sandheim. Don't drop and pass on Lacombe. I do appreciate that third option.
That
which-
is an option, yeah.
Yeah, which we normally we say out loud on the pod, but normally it isn't put off like front and center as an option. Okay, so at the moment, Renzel,
He really hasn't. Well, did he?
he's not
Like
he's
he got
not-
something last game.
I think Alan, our leaks are so peripheral as well. So like whenever we look and like off the screen, it's like even if they score, if they don't do anything peripherally, it's not like they're gonna like dominate the landscape. Okay, let's see. On the flip side, Sandheim is actually like 4 points, 4 games, 24 minutes a night. Oh, I don't know if I can drop that, man. Oh, I don't know if I can drop that. Lacombe.
It's weird to say because I know probably a lot of other places and us have been like, oh, Renzel, yeah, he's getting the power play time, do it. I don't know. This might be where I'm like, yeah, I feel like maybe Lacombe is an upgrade over. Lacombe might be an upgrade over Renzel.
I think both of those guys right now, like you kind of want to just ride the value of having them and seeing where they're playing. Like realistically, neither of their teams are expected to score a ton. So keep that in mind. But even if you look at Rinzel, the Rinzel's had
Okay.
games where he's played 14 and 18 minutes. Both
Yeah,
of the other guys,
Rinzel
I think
is-
22 or 23 minutes was their lowest that I'd seen. So
What's
I'm
as far as ice time? Yeah, because I don't like that. Now they see it. Brinzel gets 20 minutes as a defenseman.
like his highest game was 25 minutes, but I think was that a playoff? No, not playoff. Sorry, was that an overtime game? I have to check. So I'm leaning right now Rinzel, and then
I think
I'm definitely not dropping Travis Sanheim. His team is too bad, and he is going to get blocks for you. So, I guess that's true for either of the other two too, Alan? But I don't know. I'm either Rinzel or don't drop, and I don't know which one to click, Alan.
I did Rinzel.
You were saying Rinzel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, Kreider or Schmaltz points. Oof.
Kreider or Schmaltz?
Although Kreider turned around and did a big nothing after I was like, ooh, we gotta look into him. And then Schmaltz went and had a 4-point night last night, including a hat trick.
Christ.
But I feel like I really like what Kreider's done so far. It's just probably not sustainable though. But he's
Schmaltz the whole thing where right now he's shooting a ton, right? So I think his scoring to some degree is more sustainable in that way, but I think it's also it's magnified.
I feel
by
like
the fact
Schmaltz
he's
is
got
that
Hattie.
guy that like if you pass on him or you drop him, he'll be there until the next time you need him.
Right.
Kreider, I don't know right now. I feel like if you dropped him right now, someone would take a chance on him, or there may be people coming the wire for him right now.
Maybe, Alan, we're gonna go to Old Faithful, and what we'll do is we'll look at their upcoming existing schedules. In
That's
which
true.
case, Anaheim is a fucking dog shit, disgusting Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday 3-game.
What?
In which
I always thought like half their games were like off nights forever. They're just always one of the off night kings.
that's what I thought too. Whereas Utah mirrors their dog shit, disgusting Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, but also has off night Sunday. So
Ooh,
I
but
don't-
that schedule's nasty though, man. So next week Utah has Colorado, St. Louis, Minnesota, Winnipeg,
Winnipeg.
Anaheim, Nashville. Okay. It looks like they're on a road trip. So it's Nashville, Boston, Tampa.
I'm
Yeah, and then
personally
for Anaheim, the following week it doesn't get much better because they still have 3 games. 2 of them are on off nights. But
I'm going to say this
Florida-
first. This is like general fantasy tips and strategy. If you ever have an opportunity to get, let's say, a Monday and then the disgusting Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday versus the inverse when you get the same Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and the Sunday, it is way, way better to get the Monday start so that you can save your ad or, do drops or whatnot at the end of the week if you have those options. So it's not as juicy. It's obviously better to have an extra game than not, but it's not as juicy that they're facing on Sunday,
So,
the Winnipeg Jets.
looking ahead, the week of the 27th, Utah only has 2 games. One is Tuesday, and then they don't play again until Sunday. So I don't know. I still think it's Kreider,
So I'm
at
just
least
gonna roll
for the next
through.
couple weeks.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll through and check and all that jazz. So it's what? Right now it's Anaheim and Utah. Does Anaheim play more than 3 games?
I think it's the same
No.
amount of games over the next 2 weeks. It's just that Anaheim, it's a probably a
Right. Okay.
more winnable schedule. Or
Yeah, let's just do Kreider. Yeah, let's do Kreider.
and at least for the
Drop.
next 2 weeks, right?
Yes, for the next 2 weeks.
We
Yeah.
should not be saying
And
rest
if-
of the season.
No.
Who can happen?
We don't believe in the Ducks that much.
Drop
Um,
Anderson for Burns. You know what? I guess Montour got. I don't know. He just went out today. I personally picked up Burns, because it seems like he's yeah, he's not power play, but he's getting in and he's shooting. For Burns,
Yeah.
though. I don't know. Let's take your approach. Let's look at the schedule for the next couple weeks.
Are we really gonna trust? Oh God, how old is Burns? Burns is either
38?
like yeah, I was like, he's either perpetually like 35 or he's like 49. Like
The teeth age him like 10 years. Okay, so Vegas next week they got a Monday and then shoot, how many games? Yeah, there's only 5 games on Monday. And then they got Saturday, Sunday back to back. Yeah, that's Vegas versus Colorado. They got 4 games next week: Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. But it's a defenseman at the end of the day, so you're gonna have an easier time getting those guys in. And then the following week, Colorado has Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, and then that Friday, Halloween. There's only 3 games. Vegas. Vegas only has 2 games.
I was checking too. Like MC Lee, you don't have an IR plus in your league because Hannafin's still day to day, right?
Oh,
No.
Okay, interesting.
So I was like,
yeah,
if he's not
I didn't think about that. I was talking about Montour went.
Oh, right.
Like out
Right,
this morning on me. So Burns is who I picked up.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I would say at least for the next 2 weeks, like they're pretty schedule agnostic.
I don't know if I like Burns because of the value specifically given for the power play setup. Like, Alan, I'm not discounting your point. I'm literally saying I think.
Or was Hannafin getting power play 2, or is he?
I think it was power play 2 because Pietrangelo was gone for the season, right? So it's basically they only got the 2 guy. Oh no, but Theodore was getting power play 2. I'm gonna double check that.
That's what it is, because they have the 5 forward power play as their top unit right now, and then Theo is.
But are they running a 2-man? But are they running a 2-man power play 2 for defense? Because
let's check. I still think yes. Like, I'm of the opinion yes. Drop.
Oh
Hannafin,
my fucking God, Alan.
It Burns. No, especially if Burns is doing what you want right now.
Vegas is running a 5-man forward power play 1 and just 1 defenseman on their second power play unit.
That's fine. So
fucking hell, yes. You do not want Hannafin. You want Burns. Oh my God. Holy shit.
Oh, and that's right. Yeah, I would say give me Burns. Have you happened to see it? My wife showed it to me last night. So it's like a stand-up comedy show. Where apparently Riley Smith was like in the crowd.
I did see it. Yes.
Yeah. And the guy's like, "Oh, what do you do?" It's like, I'm a hockey player or whatever. And he's like, "Oh, how far up are we talking?" And the crowd is like, "Go Knights, go!"
It's almost emblematic that could even happen in Vegas. You know what I mean? Like, for a comedy show, for a dude that is Riley Smith. Riley Smith is not some unknown character. He's like won multiple Stanley Cups and whatnot, on like various teams. And like for that guy to be on, actually, wait, I didn't double check. I hope I'm not misspeaking when I'm saying Riley Smith is won. I'm pretty sure. Has he won? Yeah, he won. Yeah, he won with the Knights in 2023. There we go. Yeah, I was like, Alan, I hope I'm not like misrepresenting it here.
God, I don't know, man. It doesn't surprise me. I mean, I've seen the clips of like Carrie Underwood, like Kelly Clarkson shows up and does like karaoke at some place, and I guess that's known for being like,
and no one knows her.
Well, everyone knows who she is, and then it's like, well, shit, like I gotta go after her. Like, what do you do?
Right. Right. Yeah.
Or it's like you went before her, and now it's like, oh shit. So yeah, we got Tornbury.
Oh, we got a new question.
Posted it in the chat. Yeah, posted in the chat / Discord here. So we're looking for good goalie streams tonight and tomorrow. All right.
Oh, it's in the live YouTube feed. Holy shit, Alan, have we been missing out on all the questions that?
No. He
they roll in
both. Yeah.
Gorgeous. Yeah. Okay, let's see. So, I think turn and break. The first one is if you could give, I guess, like some guys you were targeting, so we can kind of like look for.
Let's
Because
say let's look at who, like what goalies are likely to play. Come on. There we go. Okay, yeah, like what goalies are likely to play tomorrow. I need to take this back.
Allen, I'm looking at the scoring. I think is this the league where I'm like, depending on your guys, why are you starting goalies anyway?
Yeah, this is the league where goalies don't matter like a
Yeah,
whole
this
lot.
is where the goalies are like one goalie win is like 40% of a goalie of a goal scored.
Right, but it's like it's nice because there's almost no risk in playing a goalie.
I mean, if
the
you're
wins and shutouts don't help as much as they should. So like, was it today and tomorrow?
Yeah.
I mean,
So, like-
Boston, Corpusalo against Utah. I like that.
So I guess a name that jumps out off the bat too could be Wallstead, right?
Pickard. Yeah, I think that was, didn't we? Because yes,
I think that was one of our
Gustafsson
suggestions,
played
yeah.
last night, so Wallstead against Philly. I like that one. I like Pickard against either opponent.
I was also seeing so
You got JoJo
I don't
against
know.
Columbus, but like I said, if Kucherov is still pooping his guts out, maybe I don't like their chances against much of anyone. Yeah.
another option I was going to say is Alex Lyon maybe against Buffalo. He's
Well,
not a
Alex Lyon would
guaranteed
be
starter
Buffalo.
yet.
He'd
but
be
he's
against
Florida.
Florida. No, thank you. Akir Schmid. If
Akir
I bet he's out there. Against
I mean,
Calgary.
Alan, Alex Lyon for sure. Yeah, it's like, oh my goodness, it's against Florida. But at the same time, hear me out on this one. So one, revenge game. Always got to consider. Second of all, Alex Lyon, he has had 124 saves. And he's only played, I think, 4 games.
Oh yeah, he'll face a
And-
lot. Ooh, so you're saying
he's-
go for the volume play,
Dude-
because that's where the
dude
money's
has-
at with these guys.
Dude literally has. I'm looking across the board on all the other goalies that are like on the wire, like in our leagues, like just to compare. He's the only guy in triple digits. Everyone else that's there available is kind of like, hovering around like 40 saves, 50 saves. You know what I mean? But like for a dude to be on the wire at 77% ownership with 124 saves against Florida, Florida is exactly the type of team that will rack up those shots and hits too. So do we think Florida's going to kill him like 8-3? Like maybe. right?
That's a possibility though. That's where I'm like, I don't know if I take that chance.
In which case, Lyon is the backup, isn't he not? Like he's still not going to get pulled. Actually, wait, no. I got to check with Buffalo.
who's starting?
actually.
Oh, they should announce shortly. Oh yeah, Lyon is confirmed starter.
No, he's not the backup. Sorry, Alan. He's not the
No,
backup.
with UPL out, like he is
Yeah,
their
he
starter
is the
right now.
dude.
I just the only thing that makes me nervous about playing Lyon is Florida could absolutely pump 6-7 goals.
Okay,
against
but at
Florida.
the same time,
against Buffalo.
let's look at his scoring again. So I think we're going to wipe out the fact that he's not going to get a shutout. We're wiping the fact that he's not going to get a win. However, he only needs 3 saves to wipe out any goal against.
wipe out 1 goal.
So let's say
And that's where I'm like, I see what you're getting at. Like, is go for the volume play, and that's
Let's say
absolutely it.
L-
Or
like,
pick
let's
up like a
say-
Sharks goalie, but no.
For sure. But I think you'd vacuum up more volume with Lyon because you have like I was going to say shoddiest goalie, not shoddiest team. That's a weird phrase to say. Highest
The
shot
leakiest
volume team.
defense.
Leakiest defense, highest shot volume team. Let's say I'm assuming the game's going to finish, let's say 5-1, 5-2, right? So let's say the 5th goal is an empty net goal. So that doesn't include the line. You're getting a -4. And I'm going to say that he's going to get like 30 shots, like let's say 35 shots. So he's going to get 31 saves.
Other starts here.
He is going to rack up a ton of volume. And who knows what if they get the win? Hey, it's a hockey game, pucks around.
So
I think Lions in play.
So all right, so saves.
I think I might have
he's
convinced
gonna
myself.
face. All right, so he's gonna face at least 30 to 35 shots. Shit, I don't know.
Yes.
Saves. The save. Okay, so saves are separate. So if we say 30 shots, he's what is it? Let me whip out the calculator here.
And then he's going to get a -4 deducted because he's getting in 4 goals
So
or
it'll be
letting
like
in 4 goals.
5-ish points.
And then you can almost flip the upside too, right? Like imagine he lets in only 2 goals and Buffalo, gets a couple empty
Somehow
netters or something and
wins.
it's a 3-2, 4-2.
Yeah.
He's looking at a downside, like reasonable risk, 4 goals against, 30 shots or 30 saves. He's getting around 5 points. Reasonable upside further of getting on top of all those. If he only lets in 2, that's a reversal of 4. He can possibly get you 9 or 10 points.
All
in
right.
this
Okay.
league.
So if we assume a minimum of 30 shots faced, that's 10.5 points minus,
Yeah.
I don't know, three goals against on
Yeah.
a optimistic case. So you still get about 7.5 points versus,
Yeah.
if you,
I think Lion is the play.
Lion for volume. And then if you wanted someone tomorrow, I like Corpusalo. I like,
For sure. Do
Pickard
we
if
wanna-
he starts against Detroit. Oh yeah, to get Jack's question. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna say
yeah,
Jack
let's say
first
there-
because Jack, if you're responding, I'm gonna say, can you tell your other centers or your other LWs? Because generally speaking, centers, I try not to stack centers unless the league calls for it. Like centers are ones where you most likely will still see in shallower leagues, like guys like Kadri would be drafted super late, possibly even on the wire for impatient managers, right? I'm trying to see other guys that would be available on the centers. You would reasonably need the left wing position more. But then if you're telling me you got other guys in your left wing slots already, then that's a different story. But I would probably lean Knives more with the Leafs. Bumping him
without
to-
knowing scoring, in a vacuum, for me it's Aho. He is a point per game-ish guy. He's center only, but he is a lock for line 1, power play 1. He's going to get the best opportunities, best teammates. Nyes,
Right.
I mean, that top line took a big hit in losing Marner. But I think Nyes is getting power play 1 time now, so that's awesome. Great for him. It's an improvement, but I still don't. I think Aho's got the higher ceiling.
For context right now, guys that are on, I'm just pulling up some centers over here. Actually, I guess maybe the centers aren't as deeply prevalent in all of these leagues that I was talking
But I
about.
feel like Aho gets pushed down pretty far because he is center only.
Yeah, I could see that. The main one I would say with Nyes is just Nyes is the finisher, and Nyes is also Nyes' role is kind of like Hyman's role on McDavid's line, except that Nyes does that for Matthews, right? So when you're picturing that sort of guy and that sort of upside production now, I think with Marner gone, I think that sort of, I don't know if there's a Leafs bias or whatnot, but I'm just thinking if the Leafs could project around a similar setup to how they normally face, probably top 5 in the Eastern Conference sort of thing, top 5, maybe even let's say top 8 in the whole league. If they're keeping that,
it's a matter of what's worth more to you, because Nyes is going to get you the hits.
yes.
Aho doesn't hit much, but he does shoot more. I think Aho is the safer investment.
Aho is the safer points floor for sure. Geez, Alan, we're nearing the end of it. I was there's goalie chat, there's trade talk. Do we want to pop in there to screech the last 5 minutes?
We can take a look in. Sorry, let me
Let's
add
see.
the Discord back.
Oh, who to start today in a goalie chat?
Oh.
Skinner or Saros? Oh
God, who does Saros play?
Saros is playing Winnipeg. Oh God.
Oh, gross. No, Skinner. If Skinner
Skinner's
starts,
facing Jersey. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Oh, gross. I mean, well, we don't know his scoring, so
Yeah, that is true.
volume is what matters. I'd say Saros.
The win is
the
probably
volume play.
going to go to Skinner.
Yeah. Yeah, Skinner, if you know what's good for you.
Yeah, and it looks like the mob agrees. Okay,
Lyon or Wallstead is. Oh my God, that's not even a question. Like,
I think it's got to be
Wallstead.
Wallstead, man. It's got to be Wallstead. Okay.
Got to think. Jake Allen is today versus Edmonton, and Nico Dawes will get Toronto.
Did they announce that yet?
No, I think he's predicting.
He's putting
who
it
gets
into the
which
ether.
game.
Yeah. Jeez, good questions.
So Jack, is this I'm assuming this is Rasmus Dahlin and not
Oh,
Rasmus
okay.
Anderson.
Better deal for Rasmus.
Um,
Oh, I see what he means. Jack, are you trying to improve your D? Is that what's happening?
I'm assuming he means Dahlin. In which
Yeah, I
case,
think
I
so.
think the better deal for him is if you can get Dahlin for Nyes, that's a steal. Or I even think it's not the worst move if you moved Aho for him just to open up. I don't know what roster flexibility they have, but I like.
Yeah.
You move away from a pure center. Defensemen are easier to get in and out on any given week. Yeah, for like a top, what did we say Dahlin is? Like a top 3, a top 5 defenseman?
Yeah, I would be. I think in general,
Either way, I feel like you come out smelling like daisies. But if they'll take Nyes for Dahlin, I'd do that all day long.
Yeah. I would say another one.
Owner.
I would say another one, Jack, too, is go to your league in your waiver wire and check to see your highest available left winger and your highest available center, and basically like compare the deltas between the two. Mainly, I'm saying that. Sorry,
the VORP, the value above replacement, like
well, value above replacement, 100%. But yeah, check to see if you dropped. Let's say you kept Aho and then you traded away Nyes. Like, are you going to end up with? I'm trying to choose like I don't know who to bully in terms of like a shitty left winger, but I'm like, are you going to end up with like I don't know, Ilya Mikheyev, as your highest dude? You know what I mean? Like if that's the guy that's replacing your left wing, that could be a steep and significant downgrade. Whereas let's say if you went the other way,
centers, you can always find a pure center.
But like centers, you probably could get like William Karlsson,
Rasmus
Sean Couturier. Yeah. So generally speaking, your left wingers are harder to replace. I think thinking from that perspective, and I would say like if you look at your league, just check to see which guys are available to slot up. Maybe you have this guy slotting up in your bench in your left wing that you have to. Who knows? But I guess to finish MC Lee's question first, looking at it, I think it would be Jake Allen. Like he started every game. Oh, sorry.
I mean, either way, they're not goalies I'm looking forward to starting. But
right, I see what you mean. I think MC Lee probably has either Allen or Dawes, and I think he wants to target one or the other, if that makes sense. Yeah. But I don't.
Sure. I mean, I'm not super high on either start, but
yeah.
But I think Jack's question, either one, I'd say you're getting a pretty good deal because
reasonable,
freaking
reasonable.
Top 3.
Would you trade both of them for Dahlin?
No,
I would not either. No,
especially if you just brought up like the VORP, like if you're opening up a roster spot in a 2-for-1, but who are you filling it with?
No. And then if Dahlin gets hurt, you just traded away 2 guys that could get you top power play minutes for.
Yeah, to me, if you can get away with trading Nyes, but I mean, Aho probably opens up a spot that find someone to play easier with center being so deep. Either one's not a terrible deal.
Not the worst. Frank Vetrano and Marco Casper. Oh my goodness. Alan, am I gonna have to get used to seeing Marco Casper? Like
you should. I think he's a name that's gonna see a lot this season. If Detroit keeps this trajectory, it's probably a name we'll see a lot this season.
If Detroit keeps this trajectory, it's entirely possible. that who is it? Alexei Protas, right?
Capitals?
Like that. From am I saying his name wrong? Alexis? No, Alexei. I don't know. Protas. I'm just gonna say Protas, but yeah, Protas on the Capitals from last season was exactly that sort of player where he got, he was always at the top of the waiver wire standings, dropped constantly, added constantly, and nobody believed in him, and then now here he is still doing it. Maybe that's gonna be Marco Casper, Frankie V too, right? For a while he was like producing top 25 value, but
Yeah, I'd say,
nobody-
man, that's
nobody
a steep drop off. Aho to now Marco Casper is
yeah,
near better centers.
yeah, I would say
But
so
no,
too.
I don't think he really goes wrong with either trade.
I think it's fine if you honestly, here's the thing too. Like reasonably, if you sent either offer, you are improving in your D so much that I would say that I would be very comfortable streaming centers all the way through the season.
There's
That'd be
always
where
gonna, there's always going to be a good center, especially if you now have so much more flexibility at that position to get those guys.
yeah.
In.
So I would say if you could just completely remove your need to stream any D men at all, and then just like load up.
I even
Yeah,
stream
see where it
D, but
takes
just definitely. And you got to think of where some of these guys got taken in your draft. Because
True.
Darlene would have been like what?
Probably
Gone
rounds
by like mid-second round, depending on how many players your team is.
Yeah.
Versus like Aho probably fell pretty far.
I think like sixth round
Nyes,
further,
Nyes was probably the guy you got the latest. So if you can, I feel like Nyes to Darlene is like the biggest upgrade, the widest range of upgrade. But yeah, you're not going wrong either way.
No. Geez, Marco Casper is your highest C? He's 2% rostered. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, it is noon.
10 or noon, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for 10 your time. Yeah, everyone, thanks for tuning in. You can again, we'll most likely be doing this every Saturday for the rest of the season. Yeah, it doesn't even have to be sit start questions. You can jump on in and ask us anything. But we'll see you next time.
Yeah, we'll pick you up later.